Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Jocelyn Lovely Tarot. So good to see you guys here today. Today's reading is going to be for my Cancers. If you guys resonate with the video, like, share, and subscribe. Alright guys, we're starting off with the Black Moon Astrology Tarot deck. Lunar Eclipse Change. You see this beautiful energy? This is you right here. Changing. Like the lunar phases of the moon, right? It's change. Constant change, constant readjustments, constant realigning, stuff like that, right? The next card you have is Air Elements Communication, communicating. This reminds me of a different frequency though, right? Because it's air energy. You're going up the ladder of a frequency here. Whether that's being more open with communication, but it's more of being open in general, just in general, because your brain expanding, your mind expanding, your voice expanding, all aspects of you are expanding because you're going up the ladder of a frequency that you've never touched before. And so here you are in Virgo energy, right? The hard workers. These are the hard workers, right? Very hard workers. They would literally outwork anybody, like Capricorns, very earthy energy, outworking their way to success. And here you are, it's saying I analyze as Virgo, right? You're taking a look at this new frequency, barley or what do you call this, wheat. You're taking a look at all these new things, right? They're new to you, and inspecting them. It's almost as if you're asking yourself, is this good for me? Is this not good for me? It's almost as if you're at a point in your life where maybe in the 3D nothing changed yet, but everything inside you transformed. You transformed, you changed. It's a new frequency, but it hasn't manifested in the 3D. So because that did not happen yet, you're kind of sitting there wondering whether you actually made change happen, whether you actually transformed, whether you actually forgave, whether you actually moved on. You don't know 100%. All you know is that everything's changing within you. So everything around you now, you start to wake up and you start to question. And that's usually how it works. People think, oh, well, if I move here in the 3D, if I make changes in the 3D, then, I'll feel better. Everything will definitely be different and new, right? Yeah, but not on the inside. You'd still have the same problems, right? But now it almost seems to me like you're trying to let go of these old ways of being, right? And you told yourself, I don't want to be this anymore. I don't want to be attracting stuff like this anymore. So what do? You change. You change your ways of being. You're not so nice. You have boundaries. You respect yourself. You heal. You do all the things you're supposed to, and all of a sudden it's like something within you changed. Do you understand what I'm saying? The way you went about things changed. For some of you guys, you used to think that if you only find the right type of friends, you'd be happy because these friends would save you and they'd help you. Or, these work colleagues, if you found more positive work colleagues, then you'd be happier, right? Because the place would just be jollier, right? Where in reality you were just attracting what you were, right? And I'm not saying you were anti-peace. Maybe you were attracting people who were just as controlling as you, who were just as manipulative, right? I'm giving examples. I'm not saying this is you. I'm just saying a person, who always plays victim, stuff like that, and you keep attracting people like that. Well, maybe that was you, or the other side of the spectrum, right? But anyways, what I'm saying is you realize you don't want to, for some of you guys it is control. You don't want to keep your paws on things for too long anymore. You don't want to control people like that anymore. It just seemed to me like it was pointless. So what did you do? You released control. You relinquished control, and guess what? You're free to be. And now all this energy that you were putting on people, places, and things, right? Because you expected an outcome, you release that, and guess what? No one owes you anything. You don't owe anyone anything. There's no expectations. Therefore, there's no need for control. You surrender it completely, and you realize that that's what it is. That's what you've been missing your whole life. Freedom. And now you're here. The world, the 10th house, the world. You understand at a deeper level. You're taking full responsibility of what you've done wrong, why you kept mirroring people, the same kind of people, and it was the same results. And this time the results are different. Why? Because you realize it's you. So what do? You change, And here you are, a new you, about to change, right? Because you're changing on the inside. Whether you think you are or not, you actually are changing. And now, when you go out into the world, you're going to start questioning if this is even something you want to be around in the 3D. And then your life is going to change. And that's how life changes for you guys. That's how real change happens. So for some of you guys, again, you're at a new frequency, and it's almost as if you're wondering if you've done it right, or if you're doing it right, or if any of this makes any sense. But that's the whole point. You're supposed to be questioning everything around you at one point if you're just tired of living the same way again and again. So yeah, Sagittarius, I see. Again, you're looking. For some of you guys, it is the past. He's turning back, right? You're looking at your past and wondering where you went wrong. Wondering why you kept making the same mistakes. Wondering why you kept attracting the same people. And realizing that it was you. Needing to relinquish control. And so you do, or you're starting to, and your life is completely different now. Some of you guys, when it came to people, places, and things, you were afraid that you were going to keep making the same mistake over and over and over again because you kept doing it. And now it's like you're a different person. You're starting to become a different person. So it's harder because you're still doubting yourself whether you've actually changed or not, but you have. You got the Nine of Cups. This huge transfer. It's a huge transformation from here to here. It's like this is 4D movement. Huge transformation that took place because you started off somewhere else and now you're here, because this is the card that came next. You're here at the Ten of Cups and you're wondering if this foundation that you have is sturdy enough or strong enough to hold you and your truth about who you really are. But again, this truth or this space is only for one person. It's for you. Not for anyone else to come aboard. Not for anyone else to be around. This is for you. This sanctuary, this place is for you. This happiness is for you. Surprisingly, it's the Ten of Cups, right? But no, the foundation is here. It's just for you at the moment. Once the world sees that you can handle everything on your own as you are without needing people, places, or things, then you get rewarded. And to you, you don't even give a shit about being rewarded. That's how I know you've grown. Some of you guys don't even give a fuck about people, places, or things. You're like, at the end of the day, the only one responsible for you is you. And so to you, it's like, well, if these people can't save me or bring me what I want, then why do I want to be around them? Yes, some of you guys have become cold, which is what you've needed to. Hard lessons to learn, huh? The Hermit, understanding that that's life. Some of you guys thought, that if things went your way, you'd be happier, but things didn't go your way. They never did. And yet you still somehow found a way to make yourself enjoy life as it is. Now, I didn't say you were 100,000% happy. I just said you made the best out of the situation you were in. And here you are. With no one else around you. This journey was just for you and you alone. And now you're like, okay, well, it is what it is. For some of you guys, you don't even want relationships around you. I feel it's like because it's you doubting yourself, for one, or two is you think that it brings too much work. It's too much work, so you guys don't want to deal with that. You are some savages. I love you. All right, my Cancers, that's all I have for you. I love you. Bye.